Okay, so here's the truth about the Mercane Widewheel. I've got the original 2019 version. I was really excited to get it. It's got tons of power, which is great. I'm a 200-pound guy, and you need 1,000 watts of power to, push you up a hill at any decent speed. Other than that, I have to say I'm not super impressed with the engineering on this scooter. Let me just break it down real quick. A lot of these parts, let me just show you here. Let me just kind of show you what's going on. That's an irritant too. It's hard to get that stupid kickstand down. A lot of these parts on the outside here, you can see this is cracked. They make these out of plastic. They're the first thing that's gonna bump into something. I think the front edge of this got clipped off in a doorway once upon a time, just snapped off. This charging port failed on me. It's bad design. Why would they put the charging port here where it can collect dust and stuff? This dust cover stopped closing, a month after I bought this thing. The suspension on this thing is so stiff. It may as well not have a suspension, in my opinion. I'm 200 pounds and I barely get this thing to flex. It's not the most comfortable ride, that's for sure. And with airless wheels, it's just, you feel everything in the road. This assembly here is shaky. It could be machined with a bit more precision and provide a little bit more stability, in my opinion. There's really not a lot you can do. As you drive, this folding mechanism loosens. I find I have to tighten it, before each ride to make sure it stays stiff. Same kind of thing with this. These, see these little couplers that allow your thing to fold? There's too much play in that stuff. So all of these things just make for a less stable ride, especially with such a powerful scooter. Yeah, the throttle. Well, I think they've upgraded the throttle on the newest model. This throttle's just about dead. It's pretty intermittent. The control interface is really unintuitive from a user's perspective. In addition, I've found that all of a sudden I'm at this sort of goes down as you lose power. A display that would maybe tell you a little bit more accurately how close you are to the end of your battery would be kind of nice, but whatever. You can kind of read the voltage monitor here to get an idea. I found that somewhere around 45 volts, it starts to, it'll shut down on me if I don't get it into a charger pretty quick. Yeah, I just think they could have done a better job. The handling on this thing is a little bit clunky. It's got a lot of power, but it's, for whatever reason, there's something about the physics of these wide wheels that make it turn. It's not the most nimble machine. Actually a narrower tire is, in my experience, a lot easier to control than these wide ones. I don't know if it's the weight of these wheels. They're quite heavy, but they don't, you kind of have to lean out from the scooter to kind of get these things to turn. So if you got to make a quick turn, they don't excel at that, I'll tell you that. The disc brake at the back, I know I had to do some basic adjustments. It's performed very well. But yeah, that's the size of it. I'm hoping I can get at least another year or two. So far the battery seems to be working pretty good. Had to make, you know, some replacements to like the grips that sort of disintegrated over the last couple of years, but you can kind of see how it fares. I don't drive it in the rain. I store it inside during the winter. This is just natural, like humidity corrosion. I'm in Ottawa here, so it's not like I've got sea air or anything. But yeah, that's it. I'm not sure I'd buy another one, I have to be honest. I do love the power on it though. Anyways, I hope somebody finds this helpful.